Hello everyone and welcome to the return of Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo to creating content for YouTube. It's been a while. I've had quite a rough year. Lost my dad earlier this year and had many problems leading up to that. But I'm essentially picking myself up by the bootstraps and getting back into it. And yes, I'm not starting with my favorite game, Star Citizen. I'm starting with a game that's been around for 12 years, one that you could actually play through, one that actually has tons of content, and one that I used to not find very fun, but all of a sudden I'm finding it very fun. This is Star Trek Online. Now, for this series, I intend to bring you through the game linearly, through each one of the series and episodes. I call them series or seasons, and there's many of them, and it's going to take quite a while. This is not going to supersede, but instead augment my content that I usually create here. But I do want to cover that for just 1 second as you watch me create my character here in Star Trek Online. The content that I've created in the past will continue to be created, primarily focusing on Star Citizen, and then at times moving into other games that I play. For instance, Elite Dangerous, Flight Simulator, X-Plane, Star Trek Online, and anything else that may come my way, including Starfield when it launches later in the year. But for this series, I just want you to follow me along. I'm creating a character that's based on some pseudo-lore. That lore would center around two characters from Enterprise, which in my opinion really isn't in the same continuous universe as the original series, but I'm going to shove it there for this one. Teles is a descendant of the coupling of Trip Tucker and T'Pol in the series Enterprise. And it's kind of in that ambiguous time after the show ends and everybody thinks that Trip is dead. There are many memes that say he is not dead, so I'm going off of the fan fiction and extended universe of Star Trek that says that he was working for Section 30. Well, I'm going to just say that he was working for Starfleet Intelligence because that's what it was back then. In my world, T'Pol and Trip had 2 children. One of them turned out to be the father of Teles, who married a Vulcan woman just like his dad did. This is Teles. You're going to learn about her personality as time goes on, but I want that to evolve over the course of gameplay. So I'm going to take you right into the game as I complete the character build, and let's move on from there.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 Nebula. Our orders: investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads.
So there are going to be these tutorials that when you play through that you can do. I'm going to choose not to. But I am going to do a couple of things right now that I couldn't do before because these options are only available when you're in the game. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to run and I'm going to set it up to a mouse key. And it's actually not going to be run. I want walk. I want walk, which is right there. And I'm going to set it to mouse button 4. And then for later in the game, so I don't have to do this, I'm going to do a set rally point and a clear rally points. And that will be all I will do for now there. Second piece is I always roll with a 3 station bar. I have my medical stuff all on the second bar and my attack over here. Any one of the skills that I have that are important but not used often, I put on this third bar, and I put my food over here. So that should help us out a lot. So Teles is going to go up and have her first conversation with the captain.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground. Find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. We'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. So on this very Enterprise-looking bridge, we're going to make our way over to Spock's old station. Nope. Is it? I don't know. I think Spock was back there somewhere. But this device looks like Spock's. And we quickly find a place to land, so let's go tell the captain.
Find a suitable landing area.
Yes, sir. There's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Aye, sir, on my way. So, having been a very astute person in Starfleet, I did read many of the logs of the Enterprise, and do you remember this mission? Ensign Mears and Scotty and 5 other people were stranded on Taurus, and actually had some quite unique ways of keeping the local inhabitants from, well, let's just say destroying their shuttle.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that. Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right, lead the way, Ensign. Now, don't you think this is something that the people that work in the armory should do? I mean, it makes sense, right? That I should not be the one that has to calibrate the phaser. I should just be able to grab it and go. But maybe there's some kind of biomedical interface that needs to be calibrated. We'll figure that out real fast. Let's grab one. Now for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the door and I'm going to go to ship bundles and go to, oh, there it is, 23rd century bundle. Claim it twice, I think. And I think that should give me, yeah, it gives me a better phaser. Oh, we already have it. So I'm going to put that there. Put this one here and just go with the one. All right. We now have a phaser that will last with us for quite some time. Let's get into our crouching position. Let's get our phaser out.
Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
No, I think I'm good. Did our rank get put on our sleeve? Yeah, it is. Good. Her rank on her sleeve. No, it is not. Are you going to lead us, or are we going to go by ourselves? I guess we go by ourselves. Putting our phaser back on. Tumbling out the door. I'm just going to walk my way to the shuttle. And let's back that off just a little bit so you can see what's going on here. Lots of people. Lots of things happening here on the ship. People fixing different panels. Wow, there's a lot of people that walk on this deck. I love the textures and the original series feel of everything. These are quite amazing graphics for what they're trying to convey, which isn't anything high-end graphics. It's trying to convey the original episodes. Let's go up to Ensign Mears.
Ensign Mears, reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that, Ensign? I know why.
The so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted that for a second. Alright, so it looks like we have to make our way over to the shuttle, so we'll do that. Everybody else is doing double time around us, but we'll save that for the planet. I love the name of it, the Copernicus. Of course, the shuttle that Ensign Mears was on, if I have this right, was the Galileo. Because that was the shuttle on board the Enterprise. Okay, it looks like we have everybody here. We have Mears. We have Akumo. We have Flores. Skial. And of course we have Ensign Tarsi, which seems to be attached to me. There's one more thing that I'm going to do here, otherwise it's going to be annoying for everybody over time. I need these fly-in texts gone. I'll keep some just in case, like some that will tell me when the server's going down. But I think that should be it. Let's go talk to Ensign Mears, and we're right by her.
It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there. Alright, Tarsi, and I guess Flores, because he's running towards me. Let's head out. We're just going to go double time. Let's not go too fast. I don't want us to sweat. The climate is kind of warm here. Wow. Look at the size of that warp nacelle. Being on the ship so much, you don't see how big these things really are. Yeah, Woe is right. It's really big. Oh wait, that looks like it could be a piece of a shuttle. That's small.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Yep. Tarsi, let's go and find out where more of that debris might be, but wow, these things are just tremendous. And is that the saucer section? Oh, wait, Tarsi, what is that?
There's your crashed shuttle.
Thank you.
What's left of it, anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Then we gotta get a move on it. Let's give them a hand. Get moving. I'll bring up the rear, make sure nothing comes in from behind. Alright.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma.
Great plasma.
Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Agreed. I don't like plasma because it could rip the flesh right off your body. Flores, make sure you're watching our back. Let's get this taken care of. And let's get that leak settled before it starts to do harm. Let's treat the survivor.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
My guess is he's talking about the Taurens. Oh. I told Flores to keep an eye on us. This does not look good.
Flores, look out!
That was not good. Yes, he's a red shirt, but he shouldn't have been stupid.
What do they feed these things? Well, never mind.
Make sure you keep them on stun. We don't want to kill the local population. Tarsi, where'd you get such a big gun? Alright, something's going on here. Lots of wait time. Alright, looks like we drove off the Tauren. Let's go over here and speak to the survivor.
Grogan, part of the research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them. You look like you might be still a little bit hurt. And lead the way. Alright. Quickly put those in my bag of holding because you can't see them. So when I played this through the first time, I played the Discovery era playthrough. So the original series is kind of new to me, this playthrough.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
That is just weird acting.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Okay, we'll have a look. Alright, we're going over here.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Alright, so I grab a rifle and I think I could switch. Yeah, right here.
I've never shot one.
Alright, so the game doesn't change when you play the different series. Just the look of everything you carry. Alright, let's go talk to Tarsi and see what she says.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
Works for me. Let's talk to Dr. Mueller.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Oh. I rolled right in front of him.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
Alright, let's get a target for ourselves. And we show him how it's done real fast.
Right behind me.
Oh, Mears. Alright, what are you doing, Ensign Mears? And where... Oh. Where's the rest of your team?
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
Alright, how many are there? It looked like there were 3. Alright, we quickly take all 3 of them out. They look like they're stunned. They'll get back up in just a little bit. So where is Ensign Mears' team?
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others into cover. Alright, where am I going to put these people? I wonder if that door closes. Alright, I'm going to watch their back. I think I should take out the gun just in case somebody comes down this way. There was one there before, right? Yeah, that was the other warp nacelle. Alright, you get in there.
Into the ship? But then we'll be trapped.
Good point, but if you stay out here, you might have a giant spear put through you. Alright, we got most of the people in except for us.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
I hope it's a good one. Having an idea of what she might say. I think I know what's coming.
They're right behind us.
Alright, that's glowing, so I'm sure I have to close the doors. And then she wants to talk.
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough charge left in the batteries. You know, that's exactly what I thought she was going to do, just based on the episode. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, it automatically opened. I guess that means the battery's dead now.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed, so what happened out there? Where's the rest of your team? Why are you here and they're not?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Well, you're kind of inept, so just take the survivors back to the shuttle and try not to lose them too. Tarsi and I will rescue the hostages. Leave this to the professionals.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
You know, and to think our people didn't get along so long ago. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's go to it. Alright, we're going to double time it, and we're going to look down over here, but I am going to bring out my weapon because we're going to be going into the pass. I don't like the looks of this. Well, it did show kind of a pathway here, but there were so many footprints. I think we would have found our way anyway, Tarsi. These big things. You know, I thought there was something over there because there was... Ooh, glances right off me. But I really thought there was something over there because there were spears coming from that direction. My guess... Yeah, there's another one over there. Alright, we quickly stun him. Looks like the pass goes around a corner. Let's our corners. Oh, another one. Alright. I guess that's 3 of them taken down real fast. Wow. This is beautiful for the graphics it's trying to imitate, which are from the original series. I mean, of course, this would all be styrofoam. Alright, so we made it to a cave. Which looks like there's bone. This might be a burial site because those skulls look to be about the same size as the Taurens. Oh. There's a really big Tauren over there. And he seems to be setting up a cooking fire and... Oh. Is he gonna cook our crewmen? Oh, Mears, we're gonna have a nice conversation when I get back. We're gonna sit down in the captain's ready room and discuss why you never leave your behind. He's over there. We're gonna try to take him out real fast. Tarsi, I could use some help over here. And... Ooh.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
Where is Tarsi? Oh, there she is. Cool. Anybody else? No, that looks like there's a big dining table over there. No, those are 2 racks. Wow, that's not a table. That's a cot. Alright, put away the gun. Let's go help our crewmen.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
I'm glad that you're not hurt, and yes, it does seem like they were about ready to cook you. Let's get back to... Let's get back to the wreckage at least.
The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Or stating the obvious. Alright, let's just double time it out of here. Try to keep up. I don't want to lose you like the inept Ensign Mears did. I don't know, we might have to give her another job on the ship. Away teams just don't seem to be what she should be part of or in charge of. Alright, come on guys. Follow. There might be more over here because we just stunned them before and they are not there.
Because those guys
picking through the
wreckage sure look like Klingons.
Yes, they do. They are not Taurens. I'm just gonna start firing and not listening to the rest of what you're saying because it would just be stating the obvious.
Like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
We quickly take down the Klingons, but it seems one of them has left something behind. It's a data pad.
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
Here you go, Tarsi.
My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Nice work, Ensign. Seems that I have the right person with my team. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel.
Wow.
You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Well, that's disconcerting, Tarsi. We gotta get back and show this to the captain.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Wow, I didn't expect... Okay, let's go. Oh, no. More. Oh. They have grenade. Grenade. I'm just gonna take you out like this. Stun you. Kill you. Oh, really?
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
Oh, you had to say that. I'm gonna stay right here. Well, you could hear how quickly I'm using the keys over here. I'm trying not to ruin my voice with putting too much gate on my microphone, and I don't use a dynamic, so it doesn't isolate the keystrokes as much. Maybe something I'll fix in the future. In the near future, that is. I'll see if I can get an SM7B at some point. Alright, cool. Right now I have a blue ember, and isolating the keyboard noise or having perfect voice is not working. Oh, what? Where are our crew members? Did we lose them? Well, they're not up there. Let's just hope they got back to the ship. Well, it looks like the 4 doctors are here, but it looks like I'm probably as inept as Mears was because the rest of the crew is not here.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
Me too, because I have to tell the captain I may have lost 2 crewmen.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
I think we just said that. Yeah, let's go.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright, looks like we might have leveled up. That's pretty cool. So, Ensign Mears, I don't know. If she's going to be part of my crew, we're going to have an issue. If you hear any moving around, it's getting warm in my room because now the doors are closed and the computer's putting out heat. You know the deal. Alright, so here we are, and... Oh, there's 3 doctors, and... Is that who I think it is? Yeah, it's Okamura. Let's go over to her. Let's check the other side. Oh, and there's Gyal. Alright, everyone's here. I could breathe a sigh of relief. Let's talk to Ensign Mears.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Well, I didn't really believe in you, but now that you say it the way you do, maybe you should spend some time with the ship's counselor. These are things going on in my head, and I'll give you a pass on this one. Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thanks. She was probably just suffering from some PTSD. What the? More Klingons. This is beginning to bug me. Captain has put out a ship-wide message. He wants people to contact him.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir.
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
We'll handle it. Tarsi, Mears, ready weapons and prepare for... Well, you know what. I just had a second thought. That's why I kind of cut that sentence off. I might want Mears to stay...
An old Earth adage message about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Yeah, stay here with Tarsi and help the squad. I'll take care of the rest. Ooh, someone just shot me. Come on, girls. Let's bring out our weapon.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
You got it. I guess this is the lab. I hope that's the only one. One right there, too.
They shut down our primary plasma
Alright,
conduit.
so...
Get them running fast.
Yeah, I can tell because this thing is glowing. Maybe this is what I need to fix? And it is.
Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
Armory was down this way. Oh! Wow, where did that guy come from? Right, that's the armory. We were there before.
Great work. Secure engineering next if you can.
Give me a second. Okay, so that worked quick. My shields come up real fast. I guess I'm happy about that. Alright, things are broken everywhere. We might need some engineering crews here to fix a bunch of things. Clearing my corners as we go through. Lots of blast fire here. Looks like disruptors. Oh, this is the transporter. Who's this? That's an engineering officer. Are there more people down here? I think we passed where we're supposed to be. I think we're just going around a big circle. Excuse me, girls.
Klingons. Sounds like you're needed in the engineering lab.
I've been there already. I took care of things in the engineering lab. I took care of things in there. In the armory. Where's the other place I have to go? Oh, here they come.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
I think I did. Well done. Let's clear out main engineering now. Well, I guess I have to do everything. That was quite unusual. I would have... Oh, that looks like a commander. He is a commander. It says it above his head.
Engineering, please respond.
All right, 1 second. I want to make sure nobody's here. Okay, no one's here. Okay, Captain.
Nice work. Our security monitors show that you've secured the engineering deck. The
Yes, we
Klingons
did.
managed to knock out our sensors. We're flying blind up here. See what you can do to bring them online.
On it, sir. Stand by. Well, I guess we don't need that anymore. It looks like this whole deck is cleared, thanks to me.
Sensors are back online. Let's see who's out there.
There's a lot of damage down
I need you
here.
on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Tarsi, see what you could do about this damage. Mirrors, help her. I'm gonna go to the bridge. Alright, we're on the bridge.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Oh, looks like there's something over here for me.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Sounds like someone's trying to goad us into a fight.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again.
Oh, that's pretty
Take the
cool.
helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
So I guess Tarsi's going to be a permanent one of my companions. And I get impulse engines, twin phaser beam. Oh, okay, I got enough here to do some fun.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright, let's get the ship upgraded. I think I remember how to do that. Alright, I think that will work. Let's go and take the helm.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir. I wonder what close means. So E and Q are your throttle, WSAD are your movement. And I think I'm gonna go to what I normally would do, which was 3 high like this. Movement 1's over there. And there's one skill I always...
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxulating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, it's a real tragedy. I like to blow things up. Oh, so that's what the dual beam is. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if we could do a broadside. Can we get both in?
Nice work. 1 down, 1 to go. Looks like this one is
So right-clicking on each one of the items over here, I think it's control right-click. It will keep them so they'll auto-fire. It might be good for your early missions. You might have 1 or 2 of those that you don't want to auto-fire in the future, based on what consoles you get. Also, we don't need that up there, and I'll eventually move everything around a little bit. In fact, one of the things I do is I'll move the ship power level over here and the ship weapons over here. I'll move this way, this up, and then I move these 2 to the center. Just move that off to the side. There we go. That was simple, but I'm just showing you how I set up my... That looks better. I'm going to answer our hail.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain. We're on our way. And we are on our way. So let's see when we can get maximum power. Doesn't look like that's happening. Oh, there it goes. And Shift R is a way for us to go back and forth. Let's see if what Ensign Tarsi just gave us is any use. Oh, 2 of them go out. And yes, we were able to take out that Raptor with little problem.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Sure can do, Captain. Stand by.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
I'll check them out. I'm just going to fire first for now on. And learn that back on Vulcan. Alright. Let's see if we can get some torpedoes on target. Oh, that was simple.
Long-range sensors, sir.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Lay in an intercept course, lock weapons, and fire at will.
Already on it. Let's see which one comes up first. I think it's going to be that one. Nope, it's going to be the other one. Alright, this is the power levels over here. I'm going to set power to weapons. And that should help us out a little bit. Now we're going to bring our nose online. Doing kind of a yo-yo over here. Alright, we got one. They're not really doing anything to our shields. I don't know what it is with Captain Kor's group of Klingons. They don't seem to be very much a threat to us. All right, we're 2 seconds away from bringing our twerp back up. Let's just bring in right behind them. There we go. They should be gone. Good. And that was all that we had to do, I guess.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Oh, it's Lieutenant Uhura. Acknowledged, Enterprise, en route to your position now. So I guess they're in trouble. But second thoughts about this.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf.
It's Core.
And now you will die with him as well.
So if whatever's happening is so bad the Enterprise can't take them out, how is our little ship going to help? Right? Doesn't that make sense? All right, if you mash 1 now, because that's a redistribution of shield power, it'll keep your shields even all the time. All right, there we go. We should be able to get him now because his shields are down. Yeah, so working with the Enterprise, we quickly get rid of him.
I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Of course. So that was quite fun. We got to meet the Enterprise.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, it's Spock. Sensors indicate there are no enemy vessels remaining in this sector. Our actions today should deter the Klingons from further acts of piracy in the area, though they are often far from logical in such matters. Pretty awesome. Let's get closer to the Enterprise. Now, this is not my favorite Enterprise. My favorite Enterprise original is from Discovery. Discovery, not my favorite show, but the Enterprise that Captain Pike has, its lines are so much sleeker and nicer. One of my favorite. Though, I'll take this over any of the newer motion picture. All right, let's say, thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Polaris out.
Looks like we're done here, people. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock, warp factor 3.
All right, before we leave, I want to say thank you to everybody. This is the first episode of this series. I hope you like it. Trying to fix my audio a little bit, and if you hear my voice being a little bit gravelly, just thank Georgian allergies for that. I hope you all are happy with my return, because I'm happy to be back and part of y'all. And I will see you in the next episode. And with that said, you all be safe out there, and I will talk to you soon.